Hello, everyone, and welcome back. This is the Road Company Showdown brought to you by CheckmateGaming.com. We just watched Cute Hamster secure their spot into the grand finals for today's qualifier number 1 of our July event. That's right. We're doing it all over again, another $10,000. And Cute Hamster, well, they're looking to be the number 1 seed after today once again. Rome, we just saw Right Turtle fall because they couldn't win the demos. They didn't look good at all. 8-2. 8-0 on both of those demolitions. They did look good in the King of the Hill, though, continuing that trend. They're 7-0 versus Cute Hamster in King of the Hill in the past 2 weeks. But, Cute Hamster's going to the grand finals. They're going to have to face either Best Snake or Nice Mongoose. What do those two teams need to do against Cute Hamster in a demo? And it will be Nice Mongoose versus Best Snake. I believe we're going to be starting this off pretty hot for you. Windward Demolition, of course, will be game number 1. Favelas for King of the Hill number 2. If necessary, we go to Canals for Demolition. So same maps, same game modes that we just watched. This is the other semifinal if you're just tuning in. Lancer being banned out by Mongoose. Snake, they ban out Fixer.
Yeah, and right here, Nice Mongoose, a newer team. We haven't seen too much of them. They have a player Moppin, they have a player Muf, they have a player Muscle Freak, and then they have a player P Crew. Now, out of all these people, P Crew is probably the most known one out of them all when it comes to eights and things like that, and just nightly games that people play. So, not surprised to see that this team has made it to a semifinal, because there's definitely some talent coming out of P Crew. So, we're going to see how they go up against Best Snake. Now, Best Snake has an incredible roster. They have a roster of Who's That, Cool, Soka, and Joker. Now, we already know Cool. He's won a 10K with Frag, with Bobster, with Gronky, with Delena. We've already seen that. We've seen Who's That. He got amazing placing last time with Hefty Cormorant. They did absolutely amazing in the last 10K qualifier, the entire month in qualifiers and the main event. They did amazing. Soka, he showed out in all the qualifiers. Joker as well. Joker's been a staple in the 10Ks for the last few months. And right now, this squad in Nice Mongoose has a big task ahead of them. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to fill this tall order that they have in front of them, but we'll see how that's going to happen. It's going to start off with the rogue choices. Looks like Moppin's going to be locking in that Saint, which is going to be a pretty... Oh, they're going with double res. Now, this is interesting. Double res with the Mac. So my guess is that they're going to be having the Dahlia linked with the Mac or maybe the Trench. I'm not sure which one is better. Blue, what do you think? Who are you linking with?
I think for the early rounds, probably link with the Mac just so I can have extra 25 armor. And then, once I get some more items online, I get my grenades, because if you go with Mac, you can have 25 armor. You don't necessarily have to buy a grenade first round, right? You can go with a smoke if you want, or you can go with nothing and allow yourself to get lifeline even faster, more successfully. On the other side, though, we do have a glitch and a chalk. So double flashbangs coming out, no immunity on the other side, but you do have a big light bomb. Can it be as effective as we watched Axe Black use it today? Not so much on the demo side. We did see it one time on the Favelas game number 3, but here we are on Windward. A little bit different map. We did see him on this map earlier today as well in King of the Hill, but this time it's Demolition. Will we see the same sort of success from him? I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see as they are dropping in.
Yeah, and you called it. It looks like the Dahlia is going to be linking with the Mac early on, so is going to be going for that extra health. Now, the question is Dahlia going to have a grenade? Is she going to have a smoke? Or is she not buying anything like you said and going for that fast res? But that's a fast kill for Moppin, able to take out Soka, who tried to rush up to the B site as the glitch. And now Who's That in an awkward position, not sure whether to chuckle, gonna need to pop that to stay alive, and he's getting pinched right now, and looks like he's just gonna be running back toward Cool, who does have his cover. And they were able to get the res, but the glitch goes down yet again. Joker able to get the trade on Moppin. Now, can they get the res on glitch? Yes. So they're going to be getting the res on glitch. 3v4 now, able to beam the Dahlia as well. Great plays coming out of Who's That. Last 2 players are going to be Market. They're going to be able to get this plant and secure it for their spawn. And now they know both of these players are up top, and right now Cool is just trying his best to keep them at bay. Who's that with reckless abandon? Gonna be running straight into P-Crew. P-Crew is gonna be sending him to the gulag, but he's gonna get sent right there too, and that is gonna be a 1-0 lead for Best Snake.
Yep, he got the nice shots onto Who's That, turns the corner, and, well, he ran into someone himself, and it wasn't a teammate. Nice shots coming out from P-Crew. Moppin also finding 2 knocks himself, so he gets a couple extra dollars on the board. Only $6,000 in the pocket for Moof, so might not be able to grab that lifeline so early on. Might see another link onto the Mac here, and just as I say that, it will be the one. What I'm surprised about is there is no Kestrel on that other side, so the Kestrel link for the Dahlia for the attackers is going to come in massively, since she will be able to get some extra money if she gets any downs. And we did see Cool on top of the board with a lot of cash, so a lot of knocks coming his way in that first round. And still with a pistol in hand are a few members of the defense, which is not something you like to see. The Warrant, though, still a dangerous pistol. As you can see, a little double knock onto the head there. Soka does find Muscle Freak from the back of the middle. So a little bit of crossfire coming through. And look at B-Crew being backed up all the way. Who's that? One of those players I said has dramatically increased his gameplay, pushing very heavily through truck stop. Finds one. Cool did find another one with that MXR in his hand. Doesn't look like he'll have lifeline available either in that second round, but most notably could have it here in the third round. 2-0 in favor of Best Snake.
Yeah, solid plays coming out of them, going up 2-0, and they're being just that, the best in the game right now, at least in the lobby, as they are up 2-0, making it look easy now. Something that I do want to point out, Moppin, in the first round, he got 2 downs. Both of those downs were on the glitch. Both downs got revived. They were hand reses. It's not like they were Dahlia links or anything. They both got hand resed, and that honestly hurt them. And that round, he was able to get 2 more downs, but only 1 was able to get finished. So Moppin is getting these downs for his team. They're just not able to finish them off. Only has 1 elim, yet 4 downs. That is not a ratio that you want to have. Right now, Who's That? Going to be pushing up pretty aggressively. Going to be running right into P-Crew. Throwing that flash, but it's going to be eaten by that trophy. And Soka is going to be going down yet again at the front of the site. Now, this is an interesting play. Going to be getting that Dahlia res on the glitch. Going to be re-smoking maybe, or maybe they're going to be pushing up. You know, they have their options open.
Soka going down pretty early. He's soaking up those bullets, I would say.
Cool. Hey.
Cool playing a little bit far in front, but has to grab the bomb. I think Rome liked that one.
I did. I like that one. That was good.
Light bomb comes out. Cool did get hit with it, but he was able to dodge out and around the corner. And now, intrusion detected. That would be the EMP coming through. Not able to do anything. Joker did find one with the drones. They finished him off quickly after. I don't know what in the world Saint is doing all the way in truck stop. P-Crew as well playing over there. Maybe they're looking for a Kestrel that could be flanking. But at the same time, you got to
believe they're looking for the glitch.
They're planting this bomb. Oh my God. Muscle Freak takes Cool down.
Woof.
But Soka did return. Soka finds another one using the shotgun. We can't see it in his hands, but we can see it in the feed.
Yeah, that shotgun, man. We haven't seen a lot of people use it. Got a slight buff, but still didn't see people use it like that. But maybe Soka be changing them things up, as he was able to hit a nice body shot on the guy all the way at the stairs for 40. That shotgun able to put in some work from distance, actually. Kind of surprising.
Man, shout out to Neg, one of the trendsetters, I like to call him, on Vice back in the day. Before Glitch, got the changes that came in this Hot Rogue Summer Update. He was playing Glitch. He was using Shotgun Glitch in the 10Ks. Then he came out with Shotgun Anvil for a few times. So I don't know if the Anvil Shotgun will make a resurgence, but Glitch getting on the plate a lot could be because of his changes. Or I like to say the Shotgun Glitch is because of Neg making some trends, man. It's like the fashion designer of Rogue right now.
Okay,
2 for 2
okay.
in it. Muscle Freak. Speaking of being 2 for 2. He might go down early once again for the second round in a row. P-Crew did find
Yeah.
Joker. That's massive. That's your Kestrel. And Kestrel was making some big plays in the past couple rounds. Trying to pick up the gun is cool. Couldn't do it quick enough. Has the grenade primed. Finally able to pick up that Riptide off his dead teammate, who he was linked to. Or no, he's linked to the Chalk this time around. So he does have Lifeline, it seems. Now the Rage can be used just to give himself some extra health. Who's that did find Moppin. I don't know if he used that Rage. But firing through the smoke. Can't find the down. Cool survives. But the rest of the team is trying to pinch them. They do find Who's That. Cool now. All alone. Trench and Max still alive for the defensive side here. Bomb still hasn't been planted, but it is in his possession. Both members in his face now. Can he find the shots? No, sir. Did get one shot off, but Muscle Freak with the LMG just gaining accuracy as he fires.
Yeah, man. You know, Muscle Freak on the Mac. It's going to be interesting to see him play this because he's locking down the middle lane right there. As you guys can see, he was holding it down, not letting Soka flank. It's just smart plays coming out of them that round. I liked what I saw. You know, I liked what I saw a whole lot on this defensive side coming out of them. Let's see if they're going to be pushing for more of a passive defensive style. You know, because they've played passive and they've played aggressive. You know, they've seen both of them work. This past round, it worked to just play passive. So maybe they'll play passive yet again. Oh my goodness, that hit all three of them. Dahlia almost is able to down two. Is she going to be able to get three? No, they're getting a hand res at the bottom, and that player is going to be getting out. P-Crew, I don't think knows that he's there. The Chalk is going to be flashed, but Dahlia is going to be going down, and now Cool on the other side. Cool, calm, and collected. Going to be going around the backside of this bomb site. And he's going to be trying to loop on this Mac. And Joker and Who's That both go down, leaving Cool Matt in a 1v4 on the other side of the map with Bomb. And man, oh man, that is just not what you want to see. And Chalk is able to self-res himself. So after Dahlia goes down here, we'll see Chalk and see how long he's going to be able to last for. As he is going to be in mid, was able to pick up one while Cool did go down. So they're going to be hand-resing that in cut. This player is going to be trying to push this cut area, but he's literally got three people in front of him. I'm not sure how he's going to be doing this. Bomb's down right in front of him. It's about how long he wants to make this round last. Able to get one, though. Whew, beams.
Yeah, beams from him. Who's That did find Muff, so he can back up. Play a little bit slowly, but he only has 20 seconds. Doesn't have the bomb in his possession either, and now it seems they have found him once again. That revive did come through as well. 4 people staring right at him, and when 2 are shooting, you can't shoot them both. He ends up going down 3-2. Best Snakes still lead by 1, but nice Mongoose starting to make some plays, find themselves back in this fight. Especially behind the plays from their Dahlia move. 7 knocks to his name, 2 assists. Only 5 elims. That's something you were bringing up. Moppin, 5 downs, 4 elims now. So they're starting to finish off these players that they are knocking. Finally trying to get some success from every opportunity they can. Grenades, the rifles, they're all working out beautifully for them now. So they look to tie this up in round number 6. Only 2 more before the half is swapped. Shotgun glitch, not as effective as it was very early on. Now that they know
this
what
1v1.
Muff finds Who's That with the grenade, and then going across the zip line, mops up Soka. Joker did find Muff, but it's still not enough. 3v3 as that revive did come through onto Who's That just in time. Moppin still trying to make his way through the bomb site onto B. Everyone starting to come together. Joker finds Moppin. Who's That found P-Crew, and just like that, the tables have turned, and it's all being controlled by Best Snake, even when things were looking not so great at the beginning. Muscle Freak getting crossfired on, and just like that, it's all over. It's 4-2. Best Snake rebounded off of that tragic start of that round there, Rome.
Yeah, and right now Best Snake is trying their best to throw different plays at them. You saw there, they sent Soka on the zip line. Now he died, but they were able to get the trade glitch for Dahlia. Now, some people would consider that an even trade. Some people would consider that a good trade. I would consider it more of an even trade, you know, so putting themselves in a 3v3 situation, still having some B control, able to finally push that out, take out that Saint that was in the back. That Saint does have tracker rounds as well already, so we know tracker rounds, how amazing they are, man. If you land those bullets, your whole team knows where they're at. It's very simple. Right now, Cool is going to be watching that cross.
It's something that a lot of people, may be watching and forget about. Tracker rounds, not as pressing as, oh, we don't have a Dallas, we don't have a Seeker, we don't have a Talon, we can't get any intel. Tracker rounds can come in handy quite often, especially when, someone you shoot is able to survive and get away. You can still gather that intel for a second or two, which also makes close that much more important from people like Vi and Saint himself. As the grenade comes out, trying to get close enough for the shotgun, and does so. Two-tapped. Soka finds Moppin. This time, he's the one doing that.
Yeah, great stuff from Soka with the shotgun. You got to be so accurate with that shotgun if you want to get the kills, man. Just a beautiful two-tap out of him.
Light bomb comes up right around the tree. Bomb still hasn't been planted. 40 seconds on the clock, and they are coming through pit, so they've taken over what looks to be the defensive side of the map for that B. Who's that? Did find P Crew. Got caught with a barbed wire in his hand there for half that fight. Muscle Freak takes down one, but not enough. Cool finishes it off. Another round to end the half in favor of Best Snake. 5-2 now.
Yeah, 5-2 halftime score, and they won many more rounds than needed. They were on the offensive side, still were able to get 5 whole rounds, which is absolutely massive. So going into this defensive side, Soka, he's been practicing this Sigrid, so him pulling it out and locking it in, not really surprised. When he's up, he's feeling comfortable. He likes to pull out these pocket pick rogues. It's on the table, and he's going to use it. So we get to see a Sigrid on offense or on defense this time, and see how they are going to try and change this thing up and go for this retake with this Sigrid. Now, they do got to watch out for the Molly. They're going up against a triple res on the offensive side with the Dahlia, the Saint, and the Chalk. So triple res going up against one res and a shield. Let's see how this one's going to play out. They're up 5-2 right now, and they're going with the Sigrid.
Yep, going with the Sigrid. They still have that Kestrel Dahlia linkage happening, as well as the Chalk for a little bit of aggressiveness. Big flashbang come out as well. No trophies, however, on their side, as they will be on that defensive side. Meanwhile, on the other, they swapped out their trophy player, the Trench, for a Dallas. Pretty much the same from the rest as well. They have a Chalk, and then the double res coming in from St. Dahlia. Something we haven't seen in quite a long time, but here they are using it throughout the entire game on Windward Demolition. And I wouldn't say it's working for them, but it's not too far gone to where you would think it's over already. It's 5-2. Smoke grenade comes out right in the center as he was trying to get some shots onto someone, and still not enough to down him, but Muscle Freak with that revolver was able to find someone. Are they bringing the
Muscle Freak?
Excuse me. The Mac.
Muscle Freak has to be accurate with that pistol. That pistol is so good if you're accurate with it, but if you miss 1 or 2 bullets in the clip, you probably won't get the down, as you just got to be so accurate with it. And man, quickly they're going to be going up 6-2, taking this one, and they are in complete control of this map number 1.
Complete control. I want to give a big shout out to Joker as well in the Kestrel. 9 downs. Doesn't seem like a lot, but he did have to play Kestrel 2 weeks ago in qualifier number 3, I believe. Could have been qualifier number 2. Could be wrong. Where he played with Hetsy Cormorant, and he did not look good at all on the Kestrel. I mean, he struggled. 1 down in an entire game. I think that was about 8 or 10 rounds as well. So that is that's pretty difficult. But here he is today, picking up the slack, showcasing that he actually has some skill. Proving me wrong.
Yeah, and
at least
sometimes it's just about a change of leadership. Before, Cannibals, he was his IGL, he was the one calling the plays, What is Soka doing? Soka is on defense and just took the zip line. Now he's behind these guys. Okay, let's see what he's going to do. He does have the shotgun.
He's got the
as
shotgun
well.
in his hand too, the S12 tactical.
Yes, and he's not going to be able to win against the Executioner. Yikes. And that one is going to hurt. But it's all good because his team is doing the rest of the work. As Muf right now, they are trying to kill Cool, as Cool has barely any HP left, but they're going to be pinching this now, and they are going to be taking them completely out. That is a 7-2 advantage. So I guess Soka going back and distracting that player just made his team be able to win the 3v3.
Yes, that was a great play from the Sigrid. Even though she died, she kept mopping out of the fight, which means that's Saint not in the fight. Saint doesn't have the smoke available through mid, so only Muff can use it, but Muff went down. That's just overall good play from the defense. Sigrid kind of sacrificed herself. Almost got that down, actually. I think one more shot from that shotgun would have killed him. He could have just thrown the punch as well. I think that would have worked out. Maybe if the shield lasted a little bit longer, but he used most of it to get across that zip line safely. Although the end result was still the same. They ended up winning that round. This time, however, they might be sending Soka for the same play, and they are looking like that was the case. He did get a down with that S12 tactical on the Muff, but they're going to pick him up fairly quickly. And look at Joker on the flank. But Dallas recognizes, doesn't down him. Could the drones be coming in? Oh my goodness, Joker. Just better at strafing. Just better at the video game. He takes down Muscle Freak in that 1v1 in the backside off Party Box. Now everything's kind of evening out. 3v3. Bomb has been planted, by the way. And look at Cool. P Crew. 180 takes out Moppin. Oh my goodness, Cool. That's right. He's back, and he's competing once more. And he is trying to find a way to get to the grand finals.
Yeah, and they're going to be finding that very, very quickly, as that was a swift match of demolition. And now we're going to be moving on to the King of the Hill. Remember, this is the semifinals. So these teams have already secured a nice chunk of chains and a nice amount of points. But now it's all about getting as many as you possibly can. So every single one matters. Now let's go ahead and look at this swift match as this demolition
Rome, I need you to tell me.
Down.
Rome, I'm going to be honest. You got to break down what happened here, because I hit my ankle on my own chair. So I'm going to fight through this pain while you explain why Cool and the rest of Best Snake were so successful on Windward here.
Yeah, and they were just successful because they didn't let their foot off the gas pedal at all. If they called a play, they committed to it. Even if a player went down initially, they still went with it 3v4, and they were able to make a lot of 3v4 situations turn into 4v0 situations. They were able to get reses and do everything they needed to do to get the win, and it was just great plays all around coming out of this squad. You know, Cool is going to be the IGL for this team now, so he is the one that's going to be calling the plays and things like that, opposed to we've seen Cannibals call the plays for Who's That and Joker before. So, you know, different things coming out, might see different levels of execution, might see faster plays. We all know Cool likes to play a lot more aggressive, so, you know, definitely some fast pushes. Soka as well, an extremely aggressive player. We just saw him take a defensive zip line into two people, you know, like it's just what he likes to do, and they're a very aggressive team, you know, especially Who's That. He loves playing that chalk and playing extremely aggressive. And now we're going to be going to Favela's King of the Hill. Now, King of the Hill is an amazing game mode. It's new to the competitive scene. We just added it in last month, okay? Now, everyone has been saying that they love King of the Hill, that they love the fact that King of the Hill is in it. They love watching King of the Hill. King of the Hill is awesome in every single aspect. And now we get the bans for King of the Hill on Favelas, which are going to be Lancer and Anvil. Now, both of these rogues are a couple of power picks, but that means that some power picks are left available, which means that the Fixer is left available. Also, the Chalk left available, as well as the Kestrel and the Vi. So I wouldn't be surprised if one of these teams locks in that exact comp. You know, it's going to be interesting. So Best Snake right now is looking to go up 2-0 in the series if they are able to lock down Favelas, as this is going to be a very, very spicy matchup. Now, is Nice Mongoose more practiced on King of the Hill than they are in Demolition? I'm not sure. You know, we're not sure how these last matches has gone for Nice Mongoose leading up to this point in the tournament, but I'm sure that they have to at least been competitive in the King of the Hill in order to get to the semifinals of this first 10K qualifier. And we're going to be loading up into favelas, ladies and gentlemen, where rotations are so important, especially on that C hill, which is the money hill on this map. Now, right now, Soka going to be locking in the Sigrid. Wow. My, oh my. Locking it in, not even hesitating, not talking with his team. Said, you know what? I'm doing it, and no one can stop me. Looks like we do have Moppin. Not going to be on the Saint. We're going to be seeing him on the Fixer this time, as Fixer was left open. Not going to be having a Kestrel on this side, but they are going to be having a Ronin and a Mac. So this is interesting right here. So we do have a Chalk on both sides, and that's about it. That's the only thing that we have mirrored on this side, as we have a Dallas, a Sigrid, a Kestrel, and a Chalk. This is a very interesting comp. They do have a reveal, they have a molly, they have flashes, they have a shield, and they have a bounce nade. So they actually have a very well-rounded comp. They just don't have a Fixer. Now, it's going to be depend on how good this Fixer is going to play around his ult with his Fixer smoke. It's going to be fun. I can't wait to see this.
What's not going to be fun is having to deal with a Sigrid when you don't have a Vi or any type of Incend, poison, or any kind of AoE damage to take care of her if she pops that shield in your face. So they're going to have to deal with that kind of the old school way and shoot at toes or shoot at her head if she, pokes it out. Or just shoot her in the back. Get some nice crossfires to work out there. But Soka on that Sigrid already trying to push into that objective very aggressively, and with the S12 tactical in her hand, finds one with it. Who's that? Finds another cool, also cleaned up Mop, and P-Crew was the only one to get it down for the side of Mongoose, and it just was not enough. Only 1 point for them so far, and 15 and counting for Snake. But again, that's the first objective, and nice shots with the LMG. Of course, it gains accuracy as you fire. They've got a Ronin out there as well, who did find one with the ballistic knife. But cool, picked up a shotgun, finds one, swaps back to the assault rifle, and finds a second one. So, my goodness, cool. With yet another one on the Muscle Freak. A little bit of garbage time being picked up with 15 seconds remaining on hill number 1. Everyone's starting to rotate for that second one around the silo.
Yeah, and able to get 50 points on the first hill. We always talk about how the first hill, it's most likely going to be contested most of the time. You're probably not gonna get too many points. You're mainly fighting just to see who's going to be barely in the lead. But this time they were able to go up, and right now they're up 40 on this B hill. They are currently losing this lead, though. Soka is going to be using the Sigrid shotgun. Now, interesting that he's going to be going with the shotgun. We've seen Sigrid obviously use the submachine gun, but Sigrid with the shotgun is a whole nother wave. So we'll see if he is going to be able to clutch up big pistol shots coming out of Soka, and he's going to be chilling on the site, making sure that he is going to be getting all these points, not able to get shot through that Fixer smoke, as Fixers do oh so well.
Shotgun is pounding. Soka finds another one. P-Crew did return the favor, so did Muscle Freak. Now they're starting to take control of this second hill. It might be a little too late, however. 20 seconds left, and it looks like Best Snake said, hey, we're just going to push for hill number 3 at this time. Take control of the high ground. We can still kind of poke them from tree as well over top water and still be in position for hill number 3 to be ours. And that's exactly what it's looking like they are going to be doing. Move did find Soka, however, and that could put a little bit of a damper, a wrinkle in their plans here. Now finds the Ronin. Who's that? Has to quickly cancel the reload animation. He ends up going down, but Cool was there to help him out.
Yeah, you love to see it. Currently up 30. They're just looking to go up in this hill. Now, this C hill is so important. They have spawns. They have everything that they're looking for. They just need to hold it. And now this Fixer not having a smoke, but he's going to be popping his ult regardless. Going to be getting into the site. They're able to get one, but then they're all going to fall down. Wow, and they are going to be getting pushed out. And now the question is, do you even go for this hill anymore? 30 seconds left on the hill. That means that this squad is going to be able to get to about that 120 mark. and that's just not going to be good for them. Ahsoka able to two-tap P-Crew, really hitting these shotgun shots. Nice. Good stuff coming out of him. Able to hit that one for 70 twice. And man, making this shotgun look pretty easy.
Is there a reason why we see this shotgun more recently? I mean, last week we saw it from a few Sigurd players. Not electing to go with the D40C. Are they just feeling themselves? They're just in their bag, feeling like they're unstoppable with it. Joker having to peek from behind and has to go back behind as he was getting lit up by the LMG. Speaking of getting lit up, Moppin starting to find some success on this fixer. I mean, it's a totally different ball game when you go from Moppin or other players compared to things like Gronky and Slop, who we just seen on the fixer previously. Joker finds another one. Soka with the pistol and the shield out also gets another knock, and it is 144 and counting, only 5 seconds remaining. This doesn't look like they have any chance of breaking back into this objective, as round number 1 will go in favor of Best Snake.
Yeah, 1-0 and a swift one, and they're looking to make this thing a 2-0 and not make it close. Right now, Cool doing amazing things on that Dallas. 20 elims, 14 downs. Massive plays coming out of him right now. Muscle Freak on the max, 6 downs. Their team as a whole, you know, they're pretty well-rounded. They just got to all up the game and up the score just a little bit more. That way they have a better chance. You know, you got to slay out. And if you want to win any of these King of the Hills, you got to be slaying out and slaying out the right way.
Slaying out the right way could potentially be the key to their success here. Soka finds P-Crew very early on, and then a second one with the shotgun. Oh my goodness, he is putting that thing to good use now as he is running through. Hits the stim shot, pops the shield, making his way to small garage. I think that was a flashbang that he picked up off of someone. Flashes 3 members with it, and then gets another double kill. Pistol in hand, couldn't find that third one. Moppin with the Deadeye, finally able to take care of Soka. Oh my goodness, the double, and then another double after a flashbang that he picked up. Takes care of 3 people in front of him. Great plays coming out from Soka. Someone we haven't seen on broadcast, but we know him to be a great player. Cool did find Moppin once more. Now they're starting to rotate for that second hill. This is something they played very strongly on. Every hill pretty much in that first round was dominated with the score line that they had. I mean, it was 150 to about 60 or 70 at the time. Now P-Crew did find Soka once more, so he will fall pretty early. But hey, look at this. Ronin, move. Finding it down. Can he find a second one? No, sir. The D40C beats him in that fight.
And finally, that shotgun does lose a fight to the fixer on that DMR, but they're already up by 75 points, and Blue, they might be able to win this one in 3 hills alone, as there is 40 seconds left on this B site. Finally, this squad in Nice Mongoose is going to be able to get some more points on the board, as things were starting to look pretty rough. Still already 80 points on the board, and they are just looking to add on to it, just needing to have a couple more wipes. Looks like they are going to be playing for next immediately, trying to get these spawns. Cool, gonna be going crazy with this HRM, down in everyone he sees. Just waiting on him to use that snap, which he definitely has in his back pocket.
Man, looking to get that third down, but it just did not work out for him. I think he had to reload after he was just pre-firing for a good amount of time. He ends up getting taken out. Sigurd playing on tree. Hill number 3. Come up the zip. Get a little shotgun surprise. Moppin has to dodge roll all the way. His one shot comes back. Says, you know what? I'm not finished with you. Now here's the chalk. He will win that fight, however. D40C up close like that, I don't think she had a chance with that shotgun. Moppin on the respawn, immediately taken out on the steps on the backside towards the dumpster of that third hill. More kills coming through, but P-Crew, he did find another one. He's been kind of like the shining light, the little glimmer of hope for Nice Mongoose, but it doesn't look like it'll be enough. Down by over 100. Although we've seen a team like Right Turtle come back from 99, I don't expect Nice Mongoose to be able to do the same. Although they finally get into the objective, they finally break through. But there is not that much time left on this. I think it's only 15
and they're
seconds
already
of garbage
playing
time.
for next. Yeah, they're giving
And
it
they
to
already
them.
have
They're saying,
not just playing for next, Rome. They have control of every entry point. Look at Cool's position.
Yep. Beautiful. And that's how you're supposed to play
You
King of
find
the
a
Hill.
double kill though.
Yeah. Cool. Able to get another one. Wow. And they're going to be holding this hill. They just need to get inside the hill, actually get some points, as that thing is still at 131. Not sure why, but nobody is currently in the hill for them. And I'm sure that that will change pretty shortly.
They're going for the nuke.
If not, yeah, it's looking like they are going for damage. I'm not sure if they have, maybe a side bet with each other going on who gets the most downs, things like that. But looks like they are currently farming, but this round is going to end in 40 seconds regardless, as they are currently up by 90 points. Yeah, they're purposefully not touching the hill. I'm almost convinced.
All right,
that
that's the point here, boys.
Yeah. Come on, guys, come on. Let's not farm the damage now. We're going for score lines here at this point. Oh my goodness, Roco with the shotgun.
Leads to very bad opportunities.
And it might come back to bite you going up against a team like, Cute Hamster in the next round.
Exactly. Getting a little too cocky for yourself, as they are just trying to farm here.
Yep, but it looks like it is going to be ending right now, so we're going to be seeing a game end with nobody in the hill, which is pretty rare for these streams. But this one was pretty handily won by Best Snake, proving that they were the best in that match right there.
2-0 in the set, 2-0 in the King of the Hill. Best Snake take down Nice Mongoose. What? I mean, besides the last minute of that King of the Hill there, what was happening for Nice Mongoose? They just didn't look as comfortable, especially when they had to go up against a Sigrid that was just doing so many good things, even with the shotgun in their hands.
Yeah, just amazing plays all around. The Sigrid just able to make it work, and they really didn't have an answer for it. He was using a shotgun on Glitch off the rip on the windward demo, and that just led into him saying, you know what, if I can use a shotgun on Glitch, I can use a shotgun on Sigrid in the King of the Hill. And he was absolutely doing work with that Sigrid. The Mac was able to come in big in the first round, but it just wasn't enough, as Joker went absolutely massive. And then the shotgun just started going crazy, especially round two. Once he got that life drain, that was when that shotgun could really start to do some serious damage. And there you see Moppin with some nice shots. Soka getting people off the zip line, pushing, flashing, two players, able to get the double kill with the flick. You got Cool. He's able to pick up a nice two-piece. Soka killing anyone coming up the zip line. Just an absolute demolishing statement coming out of this squad, man.